This is a setup tutorial for the Schmidt Styliner Mark3 marking system with MiniWin controls. For this setup, you will need access to compressed air. When you unpack your marking equipment, you will find the column-mounted Mark3 marking head with filter and regulator attached, communications cable, the controls, the power cable for the controls, a USB cable to connect between the controls and the computer or laptop that you'll supply, a thumb drive with software and manuals on it, and an optional foot pedal for hands-free marking execution. This may be ordered separately. You will need to supply a computer or laptop. The first thing you'll want to do is plug all the cables into the back of your controller. If you ordered the foot pedal, begin by connecting its cable to the appropriate labeled port. Then you'll connect the USB cable, and then connect the communications cable. When connecting the communications cable, be sure to line up the internal pins for ease of placement. Once properly lined up, turn the tightening knob on the end of the cable head, which will pull the cable into place and lock it into position. Finally, connect the power cable to the back of the controller. Connect the communications cable to the back of your Styliner marking head, making sure you line up the internal pins the same way you did for the controller, and then tighten the knob into the locked position. Then connect your shop air to the regulator on the side of your marking head. Plug the USB cable from the back of the controller into your supplied computer or laptop. Then plug the provided thumb drive into a USB port. The Styliner software will begin loading automatically. To install the Styliner software, open the folder to view the files. Double-click on the Styliner folder. Double-click Setup. Click Next. Click Next. Leave both checked. Click Next. You have a choice here to allow Styliner to start automatically after powering up, and your choice is yours. You can either let Styliner start or not. In this case, we'll select No. Click Next. You may encounter a Windows security warning regarding the installation of the device driver. Click Install to continue. Click Finish. Click Finish. The software is now installed. After installing the Styliner software, your marking system will now be ready for you to set up your mark. Turn on the power to the controller. Then, reopen the Styliner software on your computer or laptop. Click and drag open the left window split so you can see the commands sequence window. Click the A icon in the menu bar to bring up the Mark Text dialog box. Drag the text box to the desired marking location and double-click the text box to edit. Type in your text. Select your font and click OK. If placing a logo in your mark, click the landscape icon next to the text icon and select your logo or trademark file. Select and double-click, or select and open to add the file to your mark window. Drag the logo to the desired mark location, double-click to resize, enter the size value, and click OK. Click the logo again to initiate the size change and drag to the desired mark location. You are now ready to mark. Place your part into the marking area on the Styliner marking machine. Once the part is in place, turn the crank handle to move the marking head down to the marking height, placing the pin directly over your part. Turn on the air to the controller, and using the mouse or foot pedal, execute your mark. This concludes the setup tutorial for the Styliner Mark3 marking system with MiniWin controls.